Happy teaching, everyone. This is Ray Roberts, and this video is for all my educators and parents who are teaching their children at home. I want to go over a couple of online technologies that are free that we can use to enhance the teaching and learning process in the classroom or at home. This is going to be a quick overview. I'm not going to go into any extreme detail, but for all my PA members and all my mothers who are homeschooling their kids, and all my other educators out there who are looking for some creative ways to integrate technology in the classroom, or to help students out who need additional help, or to help students who need additional help as it relates to them being gifted and talented. This is a quick video. We're going to do some overview of some sites. All these sites there can be accessed for free online. There are paid versions to these sites, but the free versions offer a good amount of content, what makes it very beneficial. The first one I want to talk about is Quizlet. Quizlet is an opportunity for you to allow students to do some self-study, some additional study at home or in the classroom. I have used it for my remedial vocabulary class here in the university. So you can see I have my remedial class here. So just click on it here. And you can do a number of things. You can see all the students that's in the class, or you got people who want to request it to join the class. You can accept students, accept all students. And you can also invite students. Here is the class link for Quizlet. So again, this allows for self-study. This allows for you to play games in the classroom, educational games in the classroom as it relates to your personalized content. Okay. And here you can see all of the vocabulary over in the text that we, in the interactions textbook that we engage in this English 113 class, which is the remedial class. These are all students who did not pass the 103 class. So this is additional help for them. So if I click on this one of the chapters here, say chapter 2, okay, when students with that link, they can, you can put this on your Smartboard and have students play games on the Smartboard. It works with the Smartboard quite well. But you can see here, we can do different practice activities, and this will fall under your control practice, okay, in the classroom, or self practice at home. Okay, and here, this is almost like a game that can play. So many different types of things of people diversity. Okay, and we can figure out what it is from here by clicking on it. Alright, and it tells me correctly nice, and it gives me my progress. Okay, related to towns or city, I think that's urban. Okay, so that's the learn feature. Then there's a spelling opportunity here to practice spelling. If we can get back here, that's moving pretty slow. Okay. So you got spelling, where there's opportunities for students to spell. Okay, my connection is moving quite slowly there. Okay, so basically type the word that you hear. If you didn't hear it,
income.
And I think that's spelled INOCON, right? Income.
Neighborhood.
Neighborhood. And let's spell that wrong. I probably was going to spell it wrong anyway. Oh, I spelled it wrong.
Aspiration.
Alright. I didn't hear that word. What's that?
Aspiration.
Okay. Aspiration. Okay.
Tight.
Okay, let's spell tight wrong. So let's spell it T-E-G-H-T. See what happens.
Tight. T-I-G-H-T. Tight.
That's pretty cool, right? Then, just like a good teacher, it asks the student to do it again.
Provide.
Okay, and let's spell provide wrong again.
Provide. P-R-O-V-I-D-E. Provide.
Okay, so you guys see it here. Pretty nice, pretty excellent for self-study.
Respiratory.
Excellent website for self-study, for games. You have game functions. Okay, I'm not going to go over all the study opportunities here, or study modes, but you guys see it quite well. See, you got study, you got play, you get match to the test. Gravity is like a little video game. So you might, if you're not familiar with Quizlet, it's a good little site. Let's move on to the next site that I want to suggest, and this is called Cuckoo. And I just found out about this one. This one is pretty cool. This one is pretty cool. So the teacher, this is more, again, fun for the students. Here I was creating a little Kahoot question. What masons do? Architect. Let's see. Build. Let's see. Sing. Let's see. Run. Alright. What they do, I put architect, even though architect is close, it's not the right part of speech, so that's my logic behind that. And you can give credit for the sources. Right here you can add a video to give the students a clue. So if there's a video, let's pull a video about masons. Okay, let's say what masons do. Okay, my battery's running low. I don't know why it's plugged in. It's time for a new time. Alright, what masons do? Let's see. Okay. I don't know what this video is. I haven't vetted this video. But let's say this video is vetted. Anytime you post a video, make sure you watch it intently. Watch it for appropriateness. Watch it. Pretty much you can use your smart to actually measure a video on whether you should use it or not in your classroom. So the point I'm trying to hit, I can add a video by doing that, okay, like that, and then add, and now this video comes up here. So the students had an issue. If I wanted to give the students a clue, they can watch this video, and then the 20 seconds to start. So it's next. Please choose at least one correct answer. So it's gonna be, we're gonna go with build, right? All right. Let me save that, and then we can play it. Let's preview it. Okay. And what happens is on the students' phones, they can answer on their phone. So this is a great way to utilize technology. That you'll give them the pen. There's cultures of the world. Okay. They could play player versus player or team by teams. Okay. This is classic. Okay. And great stuff. And then music's pretty neat, huh? I don't have it, so if I had it downloaded to my phone, it'll say one player. I don't have it downloaded to my phone right now. Okay. But it would actually, let's see if we can preview it by playing it. Yeah, I think we can do it this way. So basically the students will log on using that link that's provided, and they can answer the questions on their phones. Kind of like if you ever were in America, Applebee's sometimes has little games, and you can use your phone or use a little transmitter. Okay. And let's see. Okay. So basically, I should have planned ahead on this and downloaded Kahoot. So the students will have the app Kahoot downloaded to their phone. They would log in based on that link or that PIN number, and then they will play the game, and the video will play. It's pretty neat. Again, this is a free website, Cuckoo. You can see it on the address bar. excellent free website, free tool. Let's see, let's go next here. Quick Rubric. I really like this quick Rubric. You guys who know me and know my education philosophy, you know, I believe that everything needs to be smart in the classroom, and the M in smart is measurable, and that we use rubrics to measure out students' performance, to gauge whether we need to reteach, gauge students' level of understanding. And I just want to just show you, this is a very easy website to use. It's a free website, and you can create a rubric, and it's very using it very simply. Okay, you know, you put the title, you describe the rubric, you can put any points or no score if it's no score. You click on that no score, and then then you can set the criteria. If this was a writing activity, the students, maybe mechanics, grammar, and content, something like this, structure the paper, whatever, and then you put all the indicators that would show that they're proficient in original, beginning, or whatever, good, very good, or needs help, or excellent, excellent, good, satisfactory, whatever you want to put as measures, the points that they received accordingly. You can add columns or rows, save it, print it. It's outstanding, outstanding tool, real quick, saves time. You can print it out. It saves all your rubrics for you. Again, this is all free. You can print that out. Here's a rubric that I came up with. It's 1 + 1 2. What is 1 + 1? How do we measure that? Mechanics. And students will write a brief constructed response explaining why 1 + 1 = 2. And then, I'm grading on mechanics, grammar, and content. Excellent little website. I love it because it's so useful. All right, then Socrata. We use Socrata in our PIA meetings to respond, to improve the efficiency. A lot of you guys have used it, all my PIA members. But for those who are not PIA members, again, this is another free app you can use. And the most important thing here is that there's two parts. You have to make sure the students log on, download the Socrata student, and then use Socrata teacher to put your questions in. And it works pretty much just like Kahoot and Quizlet. You go ahead and put your questions in. There's a just like we do in the PIA, the students will click on the app. Then they can go into the room that you name, and you set the name for the room, and then they can ask questions, answer questions. You can create quizzes. You can, as you ask discussions, as you do discussions, you put your students in groups. They can record their conversations, or when they report back out to the class, they can do it in real time. Everyone can see it on the Smartboard or on the projector. What this allows every student in every group to contribute and have their work showcased. Socrata is really good. Again, most students now have a smartphone. This now we're using the smartphones for ourselves, not against ourselves, as relates to students playing on the phones or doing something non-education related. So again, Cuckoo, even quiz. I believe you can do the same thing with Quizlet. You verify that, but again, excellent opportunity to integrate technology, to get students involved, make students feel like they're part of the process. Okay. Great. So moving on, just really, I'm moving pretty quickly here because I'm not really going into any detail. I just want to show you guys can explore these free web resources. The next one I want to show you is Moto. Okay, Moto. And again, with Moto, you see here I created one for my university. And if I wanted to talk to people, I can add all the people in Moto that I want to talk to, so the classes, whatever. I can talk to groups. I can create groups, create classes, so I can talk to them, communicate with them. This great for not only just classes, but also your fellow teachers. If you're a department leader, or you just want to communicate with your teachers, I make the suggestions that teachers need to talk to each other on a consistent basis. This may be the way that we do that, because sometimes our daily schedules don't allow us to meet, but we can talk to each other about work in a very specific manner, in a very targeted manner, purpose-driven manner, using programs like this. Also, this may be a good tool for your to talk to parents, to talk to other people in the community. So great communication tool. You can talk about what's due. Okay, here, if there's an assignment due, paper due, quiz on Monday, there's, a lot of different, this is a purpose-driven message board. We can upload things from your Google Drive, your OneDrive. Again, if you guys are not using web-based storage, like Google Drive and OneDrive, this is the future, guys. We're in a knowledge society now. We're moving towards access to information. So you have to get rid of those. Don't get rid of the USBs, but start putting your stuff on Google Drive, uploading it to Google Drive. It is not the future. It is the now. Google Drive, OneDrive, Dropbox was the first one to really come out and really commercialize this thing. But now, we have Google Drive and OneDrive that has just taken it to the next level in what you can do, because especially Google Drive, it talks to the other Google related apps. Okay, like Google Plus and Google Docs and things like this, and Google Classroom. So Moto is another one that I like. A web-based integrating technology, free. We did Quizlet. The other one I would talk about real quickly, because I know we're running on 20 minutes here, and I'm going to make this real quick, is Zoom. And, we use Zoom for our, for some of our peer talks. I use, and again, Zoom can be used with mobile phones. Okay, so what I like about Zoom, and again, Zoom is a web conferencing. There's a free sign up. Okay, where you can do web conferencing. All right, so it looks very business-like. However, there is a classroom application, especially when we talk about active learning, cooperative-based learning. When you project-based learning, you send students out, maybe on a scavenger hunt, some purpose-driven activity, maybe outside, maybe around the building, and they can report in real time what they are observing, what they're learning, what they're experiencing via the Zoom. And let's say you send teams out on a scavenger hunt. It's a very authentic, real-time way to communicate, and so let's say you have 3 students out on the scavenger hunt, and the rest of the students who are in the class can communicate with the students. The students on the scavenger hunt can share those experiences in real time. there's most definitely a learning classroom application. Especially when we talk about, a part of our job here in the Middle East, there's always an ESL aspect. So getting students to talk and discuss things and doing it in a creative manner, talk and discuss topics in a creative manner is extremely important, very important in what our goals are, and that's getting them to not only know it but understand it, right? Cultures of thinking. So I want to stop there. We're at 20.5 minutes. Happy teaching, everyone. I hope this video has been useful to someone. Be someone's champion. We'll talk to you later.